My name is Mr. Kudakwashi. We work in conjunction with Saistech, whereby we offer the practical aspect to the trades, which are the motor and diesel trades in particular. So I'm going to take you through these measuring equipment. So they are not standard measuring equipment, they are precision measuring equipment, which are used in the engineering trades. Right. So what happens with these tools are, before you use these tools, there are certain precautions that you need to undertake before you start using the tools. Right. Like I've been mentioning, these are some of the precision measuring tools that we use in engineering. So the precision is dependent upon the tool that we are going to use. For instance, we have got the vernier caliper. The vernier caliper is an accuracy of 0.02. Meaning to say it's not as accurate as the micrometer, right? So we use them for measuring, which we are going to demonstrate how you use them. Then over here we've got different sets of micrometers, which come in various sizes for the particular tool that you are measuring. But before you use the tools, you must ensure that they are clean or free from any particles, which are dusty particles and stuff, so that you get that precision measuring that we're talking about. Then after that, you then start your measuring concept, right? So how you measure now is dependent upon which component you are measuring. So before you measure, you ensure that you hold your micrometer on a vise, right? So we are going to demonstrate how you open the vise and how you place the micrometer. So you can place in your micrometer there and you hold it in the particular position that you want to measure. Then after you've secured your micrometer, then you are going to measure whichever object or component that you want to work on, right? Which you are going to demonstrate using this workpiece that we have been working on. So it's a way of marking you against the project that you're working on. So it gives me the precision measurement that you were working on your project. So how you measure, you place your component inside the jaws of the micrometer. So these are the jaws of the micrometer. So you place your component on the jaws. Then you ensure that you bring in your micrometer closer to the workpiece. Then you lock it in position. Then after you've done that measurement, you come and check your readings here on the barrel and on the thimble there, right? Then you can now give your precise measurement. Then you compare to the specification given. So these tools are very important in the sense that in engineering, a fraction of a millimeter is very, very important. Hence, we need more precise measurements. That is the reason why we use these tools. Then when you go to the vernier, it uses more or less the same principle with the micrometer. Safe to say the accuracy now of the vernier is 0.02 of a millimeter, whereas the one for a micrometer is 0.01 of a millimeter. Hence, the micrometer is more precise as compared to the vernier. So you can demonstrate how we are also going to use the vernier. When using the vernier, there is no need to hold it on the vise, right? You can just hold it with your hands and you check on the graduations there. So while you are holding, you also bring forward the component that you are measuring. Then you place it in between the jaws of the vernier, like this. Then when you place it in between the jaws, you close the other jaw, you lock it in position, then you take your reading. That is how we use our precision measuring tools, right? Because the likes of the measuring tapes, the likes of the steel rules, they are not as accurate as compared to these precision tools that I've mentioned. So when you are doing a precise measurement, you must know which equipment or tool to use, which is the micrometer, the vernier, and then over here we've got the dial gauge. We call it the dial gauge. So the dial gauge is used for measuring taking measurements also on components, which is what? Precision measuring. So we have just placed our brake disc on the vice there. So you can use to measure what we call run out on the disc. So when we talk of run out, we have often seen that sometimes when the vehicles are moving, the wheels will be wobbling. So you can measure whether it is the disc which is out of run out using the what? The dial gauge. It also has an accuracy of 0.01 of a millimeter. So if you check on the dial gauge here, you have got a magnetic base there. So this magnetic base is important in the sense that you can use the dial gauge in any awkward position. Wherever you need to take measurement, you can place it and you can magnetize the dial gauge. In any position, it won't fall off. So it has this magnetic base for that reason. And then still on the micrometer, on the dial gauge, what is important is the scale on it. That is where you take your readings, which is the precision again. It is accurate to 0.01 of a millimeter. Right, so now we are going to demonstrate how you use a dial gauge. As I said, you magnetize it on the what? On the workbench that you are working on. Then the needle points to whatever position you want to take your reading. Then as you rotate your component, it is going to deflect there on the scale. Then where the clock stops there, that is where you take your what? Your reading. For further details regarding this trade-related courses that we are talking about, we expect you, or we encourage you to register with us. We are Saistech College. We expect you to come and experience what we are offering to you, as it is an exceptional way of showing off. We do that practical and theoretical aspect, then we marry the two to become a more competent tradesman out there. So the details are on your screen right now. You can come and register with us at very affordable rates. Thank you very much.